Have you guys heard about this? It got 1 million views on TikTok.
Yeah, I understand it, but they're always gonna crush it.
Okay, I know the title of this video sounds a bit ridiculous, but let me explain. Because of all the mental, physical, and health benefits of sprinting, in 2019, I began teaching myself how to sprint. This was the inception of the Sprint Project. And on September of 2020, I uploaded a video to share my biggest mistakes and lessons along the way. I got pretty good feedback, so I posted a snippet from the video on TikTok. And then this happened. During my 5 minutes of fame, people were asking me how to fix the mistake that I had mentioned in the video, so I posted another snippet. Just when I thought things couldn't get any more confusing, they did. I received a lot of comments talking about the potato chip trick, which I didn't think much of it. I figured they were just trolling or something. You know how it is on the internet. But the potato chip comments kept showing up over and over and over. So I had to investigate. What exactly is the potato chip trick and how in the world could it help with running technique? So I did what any reasonable person in my shoes would do. I came up with a plan. Is this overkill? Maybe. Usually I shoot these videos solo dolo, but for this one, I'm gonna need a cameraman and you're gonna find out why in just a minute. I need the help of a very particular individual, someone with camera skills, extroverted, and most importantly, availability on a Wednesday afternoon with such short notice. Free Wednesday? Meet Ravi. He's a close friend, upcoming YouTuber like myself, and has the right combination of all these things.
What's up? We're shooting a music video right now. Mixtape coming out next week.
Here's where I need his help. For step 2, I'm gonna go to the track and ask complete strangers if they know anything about the potato chip trick.
Alright, let me make sure I'm recording.
Off the bat, a group of high school track athletes in the middle of practice actually came up to us to see what we were doing, so I hit him with the 1 million view question.
I got so many of these comments. I'm like, yo, like there's gotta be something to this. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
They were skeptical for sure. They probably even thought that I was trolling them.
You guys are on the track team, right? You guys are like,
Yeah.
Here's another athlete that I spoke to who was also on that same track team. He never heard of it and had no idea what I was talking about either. Very quickly, we were running out of credible people to speak to. Then Ravi suggested that we just speak to the track coach of that high school team.
Is it cool if we record part of it? I'm just trying to
We were getting nowhere and this video is falling apart fast. This was our last shot at getting some answers.
Mentally, kids are like, why am I gonna hold a potato chip? Does it make sense? Yeah, I understand it, but they're always gonna crush it.
We finally started getting some answers. Not only did the track coach confirm that he knew about this trick, but he even went into detail and suggested another technique, which I found super useful and have never heard of before. I'll share what that is in just a minute. Step 3 is where we connect the dots between everything we've learned online and in person. Because in order to answer the question of the video, we first have to understand what the potato chip trick even is.
So here's the idea behind the potato chip trick. Because you have this in your palm, you have no choice but to stay relaxed. Otherwise, you're gonna end up crushing it. So you don't have to even think about it. I feel it's a natural reaction to tense up when somebody's exhausted in an attempt to exert more effort, and also just out of pure exhaustion, especially when we're doing 200, 300, and 400 meters, where we're the most likely to start tensing up. That sensation of having the potato chip in your palm is gonna remind you throughout the entire sprint
to stay relaxed. Even though the guys at the track didn't know about this trick, everyone I spoke to agreed that the logic behind it made a lot of sense.
Right? That makes sense, right?
Time for step 4, where we finally answer the question, can a potato chip really make you faster? The answer is yes, and here's why. From my understanding, in order for your legs to move fast, your arms need to do so as well, because the limbs counteract the forces of each other to keep your body in balance. If the muscles in your arms tighten up, then it slows down your arm swing. Not to mention your technique falls apart as well. For a clear example of this, try extending your elbow while actively contracting your bicep. Assuming that you're making this mistake during your sprints, the potato chip trick is a one weird trick for fixing this. Of course, I had to try it out myself, and here is my honest opinion on it.
So is it effective? In my opinion, yes. Will I be bringing out the bag of chips every single time I go out to the track? Probably not, except when I need to specifically work on this in my technique.
If you're somehow still not sold on this technique, here's another super useful method that the track coach showed me earlier.
Almost like if I'm giving you a pound, I hold you here like that, so the fingers are relaxed.
Yeah.
First set them on top.
Guys, if you've never tried this method before, I highly recommend you rewatch that part again and test it out yourself.
So yes, I do see a lot of value in using this technique, especially for longer sprints, and especially for a complete beginner who has trouble understanding staying relaxed. This is an instant fix
with nothing more than a simple potato chip.
If you found this video helpful or interesting, make sure to hit the like button for me. If you want to watch more, you can click here or here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.